Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to IGES for inviting me to this event. I would also like to congratulate IGES on the launching of the second volume of State of the Voluntary Local Reviews. The COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted the vulnerability of our community. It's threatened the lives, livelihoods, and dignity of the people across the globe, and it is indeed a human security crisis. In order to overcome the crisis, we need to build back better, upholding leave no one behind as a guiding principle. So in order to realize a society where the SGD has been achieved, we need to spread the SGDs widely throughout the country. To this end, it is important to incorporate SGDs into strategies and policies, not only of the government, but also of local governments. So from now on, I just want to share some short presentation on Japan's efforts to achieve SGDs. Some of the parts are covering the local efforts as well. Okay, so can you turn on the first page of the presentation? If you could, yeah, right, thank you very much. Okay, right. The Japanese government established the SGD promotion headquarters in May 2016, headed by the Prime Minister, to ensure a whole government approach to implementing the 2030 agenda. The SGD promotion headquarters formulated the SGD's implementation guiding principles as a mid to long-term national strategy for achieving the SGDs. In the guiding principles, you can see the national government expects local governments to take actions for promoting the SGDs. And according to the survey, right, and so the second presentation shows the specific reference in the SGD implementing guiding principles. These are the kind of expectations that local governments will fulfill under this implementing guidelines. They are pretty much detailed, and that expresses how much localization, what the emphasis we put on the importance of localization of the SDGs. So the next slide talks about the local government efforts in promoting SDGs. If you could turn the next page. Right, according to our survey, the ratio of Japanese local governments which were working on the promotion of SDGs jumped from about 1% in 2017 to 39.7% in 2020. They take actions not only for SGD's sake, but for resolving their own regional challenges, such as declining population, aging population, and shrinking regional economy. The national government has committed to increase the ratio of new municipalities working on the SGDs to more than 60% by the year 2024, as you can see from the, sorry. Right, so if you could turn the next page here. So we believe through drafting the VLR, as many of the previous speakers noted, local governments will take further actions on the SGDs, and cooperation among municipalities and the regional blocks can be enhanced. It is also expected that VLR can create international cooperation, including city-level collaboration. In this regard, I'm very much looking forward to hearing the presentation of IGES and distinguished representatives from local governments around the world who will speak later today. And also in the guiding principles, the Japanese national government encourages local governments to actively implement the VLRs. So far, as Mr. Takeuchi mentioned, so far, 4 local governments of Japan have submitted their VLR in cooperation with IGES, and we are encouraging the others to follow their path. I believe the new report will be a good reference for the local governments. And if you could turn the next page, please. Thank you. So Japan, as a national government, will submit its voluntary national review to the upcoming UN High-Level Political Forum next month. We have incorporated many local initiatives including the 4 VLRs, to illustrate how the SDGs are prevailing throughout the country. We will make a presentation on the VNR on 15th July and hold an event on it on 16th July. Both will be broadcasted online. We hope many colleagues attending today will follow the discussions and the Japanese local efforts which are introduced in our VNR that will lead to creating further cooperation, including regional level and international level, so that we can take steps toward achieving the SDGs. Both VNR and VLR are review process, and what is important is what we do after that. Japan is determined to accelerate actions for achieving SDGs based on the progress and challenges found in the VNR process. SDGs localization is key factor for achieving the SDGs. I hope today's discussion will contribute to making further steps for a world where no one is left behind. Thank you very much.